Hello everybody, welcome to the Daytona International Speedway as we are getting ready for the first race of the 2015 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. Like I said, we are here at Daytona for the season opener, a 20-lap race. This is the Alert the Day for Florida 300 live from Daytona. 40 drivers are on the grid getting ready to go green. On the front row are a couple of drivers who ran for Rookie of the Year 1 year ago, Chris Buescher in the 60, and defending champion Chase Elliott. Row 2 we have the 42 of Kyle Larson, and the number 6 rookie Darrell Wallace in the 6. And then on row 3 we have Erik Jones in the 20, and Eric Almirola in the 98. Brad Keselowski, Ty Dillon, Brian Scott, and the 88 of Dale Jr. will be a top 10 when we go green. Last night in the truck race, we saw Tyler Young pick up his first career win in the NASCAR Camping World Truck Series. Can we see the same thing today in the Xfinity Series? We're about to find out as we take you to your starting grid for today's Alert the Day Florida 300. Okay, we are on our final pace lap here at Daytona. Let's give you some new things, new drivers, and new teams in the series. First up, Darrell Wallace making the switch over to Rouse Fenway Racing. We have Eric Almirola driving the 98 for the Biaggi team. Also, we got Erik Jones in the 20. As we go back through the field, we will see Daniel Suarez driving the 18 for Joe Gibbs Racing. I did not have his Eris car, but so right now he will be driving his Roosters car. Also, Austin Dillon driving a 33 for RCR. He'll be in this car for a lot of races this season. Elliott Sadler first off for Jack Rouse. Justin Marks driving the 29 for RAB Racing. Ross Chastain driving the 4 for JD Motorsports. Kel Conley for TriStar Motorsports. Blake Cook for TriStar. John Townley in the 25. David Starr running 4-time for TriStar. Jeff Earnhardt in the 55, Scott Legacy 19, Chad Boat, Bobby Gerhart, and Nemechek McClure, Berryhill, Gase, Rhodes, Cope, and Mario Gosselin will complete the field of 40. Coming down for the grand final, the fans are on their feet, and we are racing here from Daytona. And Chase Elliott gets a pretty good jump. He hangs right with Chris Buescher. They race off in the turn 1 for the first time today. But Buescher has a lot of speed and he's going to pull right in front of Chase Elliott in that number 60 car. Running full-time once again, Chris Buescher is. Now moving up into second place comes to 42, Kyle Larson. Keselowski moves up in the high lane. That opens up the door for Brian Scott in the 2 car. And already 3 wide back here. Three wide somewhere, here it is. Harrison Rhodes, Mario Gosselin, Eric McClure. Rhodes right up against the outside wall, and Derek Cope is coming down pit road. So issues with the 70 of Derek Cope as he makes his way down pit road. Anyway, up front, Erik Jones now in the 20. Erik Jones is one of the drivers who ran last night's truck race. Ty Dillon, Brian Scott, 2 drivers who attempted to make the Daytona 500, but neither driver made it in. Actually, Brian Scott did make the 500, but because I can only fit 42 cars on the track, Brian Scott is the driver who was also bumped out of the race. 3 wide back here, there's Suarez on the outside, Armstrong in the middle, Elliott Sadler on the inside, there's Justin Marks, Mike Wallace, and Suarez in the wall, and so was the 14 of Kel Conley. Now Joe Nemechek goes on the apron right below that yellow line, which is not where you're supposed to be, in Bobby Gerhart sideways in that 85 car. Something happened back here because Harrison Rhodes has lost the draft. Joey Gase, Eric McClure, and there's Derek Cope, who's now went one lap down in the 70 car. Right now the top 2 are single file, now the top 3 are now single file, with Chris Buescher still out in front of the field, but Eric Jones is in second, Ty Dillon third. Now Brad Keselowski trying to get around the 2 of Brian Scott. Darrell Wallace right behind Keselowski, pushing him on the inside lane, and Jr. got in the wall. Dale Earnhardt Jr. trying to defend his Daytona 500 win tomorrow. Right now, not running that great in this race. Jr. will drive in about 6 races this season. Will drive at Daytona, Las Vegas, Bristol, Las Vegas, not Las Vegas, or Daytona, Las Vegas, Bristol, Charlotte. The other 2 races are not yet determined. Now he's slowing up everybody right back here. Daniel Suarez, Austin Dillon, Brendan Gaughan, JJ Yeley now trying to make some way on the inside. This is right behind what would probably be a 21 car pack, possibly, with Landon Castle being the last one. And it's actually a 19 car pack. Bush is still out in front, but now he has a new guy behind him. That is the 3 of Ty Dillon. We all know how famous that number is at this speedway, mainly in the Spring Up Series. But now Ty Dillon driving that 3 here today. Mike Wallace making a strong move to the inside. Mike Wallace driving this 93 car in 3 races this season. He'll be in this car at today, Talladega, and again at Daytona in July. This is Justin Marks, who ran last night's truck race. Justin Marks running a full season for Wintrod Racing over there. And this is a 1 race deal for Marks in this 29 car. Bush is still hanging on to the lead. He's led all 5 laps so far today. Ty Dillon and Darrell Wallace right now top 3. And Ty Dillon is in a Ford sandwich right now as he has Fords in front of him and Fords behind him. Ryan Reed now making a move to the inside of Keselowski. Can't make nothing happen now. Justin Marks on the outside of Ryan Reed trying to make some headway up there, but has no help. And here comes Jones, possibly to the inside of the 29. Marks looks like he'll get in line. No, Jones is still there. Justin Marks on the outside with no help. Now Eric Jones and Kyle Larson moves by the 29 of Justin Marks. Possibly he can get in front of the 93 of Mike Wallace. And he does. Oh, well, yeah, he does. And Ty Dillon's trying to get a little impatient now behind the 60 of Chris Buescher. He knows he has a fast car, but just does not want to make a move right now. Not sure what his teammate or Chris Buescher's teammate Darrell Wallace would do, but there goes Dillon anyway. Ty Dillon on the inside of Chris Buescher, the first battle for the lead all day long. It comes here on lap number 7. Harrison Rhodes, Joey Gase, Eric McClure all lost the pack. Jeremy Clements, Bobby Gearhart, Derek Cope, Chad Boat trying to hang on this into this pack. Tanner Berryhill in the second pack. And Gailey, Almirola, Earnhardt, Castle, and even Kyle Busch back here in 17th place. Now the 2 race cars trying to work together on the outside but not going nowhere. Now Larson trying to bring this inside group back up to the front. Kyle Larson, Justin Marks. Marks looks like he's going to go through the middle. And Mike Wallace is going to take advantage and he goes to the inside. Mike Wallace missed the Daytona 500 as well. A lot of these guys missed the Daytona 500 and they're racing here today. Coming down, it'll be 12 to go with Ty Dillon, Darrell Wallace, Keselowski, Kyle Larson, and Mike Wallace. How about Ross Chastain in the 4 car up here in this lead pack? Let's give you a full field rundown right now. It is Ty Dillon, Darrell Wallace, Keselowski, Larson, and Wallace, and Chastain, Mark, Sadler, Armstrong, and Eric Jones. David Starr, Chris Buescher, Chase Elliott, Ryan Reed, Brian Scott. And then losing the pack is Regan Smith, Kyle Busch, Landon Castle, Jeffrey Earnhardt, and JJ Gilly. Then Almirola, Townley, Berryhill, Suarez, Nemechek, Gunn, Dillon, Dale Jr. all the way back here, almost outside the top 30 after got in the wall and slowed up a lot of these guys right here. Chad Boat, then Gerhardt, Clements, Harrison Rhodes, who's running a full season for JD Motorsports. I did not have a good Harrison Rhodes car, so this is the best number 0 car I got. Gase McClure. Kyle Larson went to the inside of Elliott Sadler. Or not Elliott Sadler, Brad Keselowski. Now Larson is now in 3rd place, with Chastain in 4th, and Eric Jones in 5th place. There's Chris Buescher back on the inside in that 60. Dakota Armstrong and Lewis Sadler blocks the 43 to get inside. On the inside, Keselowski, now Buescher. They're going to leave Eric Jones out in the 20 car on the outside. A lot of young talent at the front of the field. This is the future of our sport. Ty Dillon, Darrell Wallace, Kyle Larson, Chris Buescher. Again, we called it Ross Chastain in the 4 car. We all know Chastain has a lot of talent. After what we saw him do in the Truck Series back in 2013, John for BKR. Did a great job over there. Almost won a couple of races. Now Larson battling Darrell Wallace, who got stuck on the outside. How about Chris Buescher and Elliott Sadler? Sadler won at Talladega last year. Regan Smith won at Daytona in the spring. Casey Kane won the July race at Daytona. Right now, the highest junior motorsport car is Chase Elliott right now in 14th place. Some guys, he's probably one of the biggest packs we have. Now Junior got in a wall, slowed down a lot of these guys back here, and just cannot make their way forward for some reason. Eric Almirola, his car might be going down a cylinder or something, because that 98 was up here with these guys up here at one point. Larson now falling back on the outside in that 42 car. He'll be picked up by Chastain, and Chris Buescher has now found his way back up into 2nd place, right behind the guy who took the lead away, Ty Dillon. Buescher has his teammate Elliott Sadler, and let's not forget Dakota Armstrong in the 43. He is also a Ford driver. They're both going to leave out Sadler as Chris Buescher makes a move for the lead. Ty Dillon on the outside, Armstrong in the 3rd place. Dakota won the pole in the July race at Daytona last year. David Starr in the 44 running full time for TriStar this season after spending over a decade in the Truck Series. Plans to run in the full year. Whataburger on board that 44 car this weekend. And Armstrong in the 2nd place. Now remember, at the top of the show we talked about, will we see a first-time winner like we did last night with Tyler Young in the truck race? Right now, Armstrong, David Starr, Justin Marks, Chastain, they all have a shot to do so, along with Ron Reed and Brian Scott, 6 and 2. Eric Jones can, right now, really a 15-car breakaway now and Reed in the wall. And now Mike Wallace on the apron. Can Ryan get his momentum back and not lose the draft? Then Jeffrey Earnhardt, Regan Smith, Kyle Busch, Landon Castle, and the 28 of JJ Gilly. Chris Buescher now leading Ty Dillon as he's got around Ty Dillon, Dakota Armstrong, David Starr. They are coming to 5 to go. 5 laps remaining to go. Next week we are heading to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for a double header. Hopefully the truck race and the next one race will be on the same day. I can get them uploaded on the same day. Then the NASCAR Spring Up Series race live from Atlanta. That is next week here in March 531. But we still have to finish this race out first. Chris Buescher, Ty Dillon, Dakota Armstrong, with Justin Marks and David Story top 5. A lot of surprising names at the front of the field and a lot of surprising names in the back, like Dale Jr., like Austin Dillon, like Kyle Busch, and Regan Smith. All these guys are back here. Eric Almirola as well. Brendan Gaughan back here outside the top 20. John West Townley is leading this pack at 21st. And this 88 car has been fighting speed all weekend long. I mean, this 88 has not had the speed like the 9 car has had. And the, Suarez in the wall. If he did not get in the wall, he was very close. And Mario Gosselin, Dale Jr. about to get in the grass. And Jr. gets sideways again. That's what happened to Jr. last time, but this time it happened with Suarez. And the 3 wide, here comes Justin Marks. Where did that 29 car come from? Busch on the outside with no help. Ty Dillon in the middle, and Marks is coming towards the front. Elliott Sadler behind him. Coming down, 3 to go from Daytona. Justin Marks, Ty Dillon, side by side for the lead. Elliott Sadler wants to push the 29 out in front of the 3. That way Sadler might be able to make a move on the 29. David Starr on the 44, Brian Scott in the 2. Now Sadler trying to work that way on the inside. But Marks hangs tough on the outside. He's pulling the outside line down and back straight away. But then when he enters the corner, he'll tuck down and help the inside line. Ken Sadler win his first race at Daytona in his first start with Jack Rouse's number 1 team. Ty Dillon's not going away on the outside, but now Armstrong went high. Nobody went with him. That will hurt the performance on the outside lane, which is what Elliott Sadler wants to have happen if he wants to make a move for the lead, for the win. Sadler behind Justin Marks. A 1-race deal. RB Racing, he will lead the field off turn 4 for the white flag. 1 lap to go. Can Ty Dillon get there on the outside? Here he comes. Ty Dillon's getting a push like Chris Buescher. And Dillon is there on the outside. Ty Dillon on the outside. Justin Marks on the inside. Door to door, bounding for the lead and for the win. Dillon has Chris Buescher and Darrell Wallace. Marks has Elliott Sadler and David Starr. The Sadler pull out and lead the 29. Ty Dillon getting a big push down the back straightaway. He gets by the 29. Ty Dillon blocks the 29 now. Buescher on the outside with Darrell Wallace. Do they have any last minute charge? And come out of turn number 4. After missing the Daytona 500 a couple of days ago to his first win at Daytona. He won at Indy last year. Ty Dillon wins to kick off the season for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Ty Dillon is a winner at Daytona. Got a big push from Chris Buescher on the outside lane coming towards the finish line. Check a flag, coming towards the white flag. And he is now a winner in the NASCAR Xfinity, or actually, this is second win in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, because his first win, he had a big win at Indy last year, and now he can add Daytona to the list. Busch is second. Justin Marks, still a great run, a career best for the 29. A career best for Darrell Wallace as well with David Starr. Ross Chastain gets the top 10. And so does of Dakota Armstrong. Jeffrey Earnhardt getting a top 15 in that 55 car. Kyle Busch 20th. Brendan Gaughan 21st. Austin Dillon 26th. Almirola 25th. Suarez 32nd. And Dale Jr. 36th. A lot of guys, a lot of good cars, and a lot of good drivers. Just did not have the day they were hoping for. But it turned out great for one driver. That is Ty Dillon, and he is the winner for today's race. He lit today for the 300. And here are your official results here at Daytona. Elliott Sadler, Kyle Larson, David Starr, Brian Scott, Justin Armstrong, and Jones, Keselowski, Elliott, Wallace, Earnhardt, and Ryan Reed, Gigelli, Regan Smith, Landon Castle, and Kyle Busch. Brendan Gaughan, Joe Nemechek, Townley, Conley, Almirola on down to 40th place, Derek Cope. Remember, Cope had to come down pit road on lap 2, I believe. So not sure what happened. Possibly a flat tire or something. But he will end the day in 40th. Tomorrow, the Daytona 500. Dale Jr. will try to go and repeat and defend his Daytona 500, but can Redding Series champion Kevin Harvick get the win? I see he's coming into his first 3 weeks as a champion in the Cup Series. We'll find out. But anyway, here, this is the end of this race at Daytona for the Xfinity Series. We will see you next week at Atlanta for the NASCAR Xfinity Series.